It's obvious to me working around you, spending the day with you. When you see the birds of prey, you're still your eyes light up. Have you ever thought about, or have you ever wanted to get into falconry, or is it?
I think I'm probably a bit long in the tooth these days, John. You know, I'm now 65, which is, you know, getting on, but I still get passionate about any kind of birds of prey, which is always great fun, great joy to come and see the birds you have. You know, so I might not have the kind of the real knowledge about falconry, but I understand the principle of it.
Passion still.
And I might not know the terminology of various things, but we can still communicate because we've connected in that way.
It does seem to get you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's people that I've never spoken to in my life. You come down and you might speak to them for 10 minutes, or they might stop you in the street if you're walking with a bird of prey, just like the little
That's right, because they're wonderful creatures, you know, and they're wild. It's not like having a pet at home. This is a real wild creature. And I remember my home looks onto a woodland area, and it's the way that I would walk to get to the supermarket. And I remember a couple of summers ago I was walking through the wood along the path now towards the supermarket, and as I arrive at the car park, up above me are two buzzards that are free falling and tangling with their talons attached, like as if they're in courtship. I'm sure it must have been a courtship.
I think it is for the buzzards, it's a courtship.
Which the female actually testing the strength of the male. And what they fell about 60, 70 feet, and then they would part, and then they would climb again, and then tangle, and then free fall. And I'm like this, and most other people are like this on their iPads, or with their earphones, or looking down. And I want to say to them, look what you're missing. You'll see this on telly and go, oh wow, see it for real.
I mean, that's what I'm like.
You see it for real.
If I'm outside with you, and I try and explain to people, listen, I'm listening to you, I'm in the conversation, but I'm just not making eye contact because my eyes are like that, and I'm watching I'm looking for bird silhouettes, I'm seeing what they're doing, and I get loads and loads of people. If I take them out on a hawk walk, and I'll go, right, there's a sparrowhawk just flew across then, and they go, how do you spot that? Because I'm not walking around like you are 90% of the time looking at an iPhone.
That's right. I think a lot of the young generation that are growing up now are just losing a connection with nature, and you know, I think that's dangerous, because that's our lifeline. If we cut off from nature, we're cutting off our food, and
that's it.
You know.
You're looking at like now any bits of green belt we've got birds of prey, not just birds of prey, but loads and loads of wildlife. And because people are cut off from it, they don't see what we've got in that field. They're just building on it. They're giving planning permission to build on it. It really gets to me. And I mean, another thing that gets me. I had some kids, and once, and we're walking up to the stables, and one of them was looking, he's going, what's that there? And he was just surprised. I was like, what are you looking at? I'm looking around the floor, and he's going, that there, what is it? It was horse shit. And he hadn't seen horse shit before, and I'm like, but because he was an inner city kid,
we used to shovel that up when I was a kid and put it in the back garden.
By the end of it, I had him shoveling it up. I went, yeah, I'll show you what it is.